An act of unspeakable barbarism. That's how the United Nations has described an attack on a village in central Mali that's killed nearly 100 people. The government says gunmen attacked a village of the Dogon community and burnt several houses in the Mopti region. No one has claimed responsibility for Sunday's attack, but there's been violence between Dogon hunters and rival Fulanis in the past. They've been fighting for access to land and resources. Women and children were among those killed, and the government says it will hold those responsible to account.
At this moment, a thought for those who once more have fallen under murderous bullets, an unjust and cowardly act in Dogon country.
Well, the UN says it's supporting Mali's government's efforts to help the victims.
The mission is coordinating its response in support of Malian authorities, and the United Nations system in Mali is mobilizing to provide humanitarian assistance to help people affected. The mission also provided air support this morning in support of the Malian government to prevent further attacks.
From neighbouring Senegal, Al Jazeera's Nicolas Haque explains what this attack means for the people of Mali.
The attack took place in the early hours in the morning, where villagers were still asleep, when men on motorbikes carrying machetes and guns killed people indiscriminately. At least 95 people have been killed in this village called Subaniku. It's a Dogon village that's about 50 kilometers away from Mopti, which is in the center of Mali. Now, no one has claimed responsibility for this attack. The Malian security forces are on the ground to try to secure the area to ensure that there are no more attacks in the area and try to apprehend those that may have been responsible for this. It comes just months before there was another attack, Dogon fighters then attacking Fulani villagers, and what seems to be really an increase of intercommunal violence between the semi-nomadic herder group that are the Fulanis and the local Dogon fighters, each trying to vie for control of the land, the Fulanis for their animals, and the Dogon for agriculture. In this is, of course, the increase of violence in Mali. It comes just days before the UN Security Council is supposed to renew the mandate of the UN peacekeeping force there. There are about 14,000 men, UN peacekeepers, that are supposed to bring back the control of the country to the government of Bamako. But the situation has gone from bad to worse, with what seems to have started with armed groups fighting the government of Bamako, now really hitting the very fabric of society, where villagers are attacking each other's neighbors, attacking each other along ethnic lines.